Welcome to The Impossible Shift, the podcast where we explore how small shifts in perception can create extraordinary transformation. I'm your host, Jennifer, author, storyteller, and believer that the most powerful change begins from within. Each week, we'll unpack one of the core pillars that shape this journey, from confidence and abundance to possibility and transformation. Together, we'll uncover how seeing yourself differently can open doors you once thought were impossible. So take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin the impossible shift. There's a moment between the inhale and the exhale, the quiet in between where clarity hides. I didn't know how to find it until the noise of my life got so loud that I couldn't hear myself anymore. I remember being in the hospital and I was in bad shape. My pregnancy had been complicated from the beginning, in and out of the hospital, more nights than I could count. Every visit came with a new warning, a new risk, a new fear. That day they told me I wasn't leaving without the baby, and I remember the look on my doctor's face, calm but urgent. And then the room filled with sound, the rhythmic beats of monitors, the shuffle of shoes on the tile floor, the sharp edge of medical voices rising and falling like waves. My heart rate had started to plummet. My baby's was climbing fast, and I can hear them trying to explain to my husband that they may not be able to save us both. In that moment, everything blurred. The machines, the people, the chaos. It all began to fade into the distance, and yet I wasn't afraid the way I thought I would be. I remember thinking, as long as he's okay, I'll be okay. That thought anchored me, a strange kind of calm in the middle of a storm. As I drifted out of consciousness, that was my last thought. As long as he's okay, I'll be okay. When I woke up, I saw him, my son, breathing, alive, here. In that moment, there was peace. Not the kind that you read about, the kind that feels like the world stands still and you remember what really matters. All the noise, all the chaos, all the fear, none of it mattered anymore. All that mattered was that he was here. He was alive. He was with me. And we had made it. And even now, when I tell this story, I can still feel that peace, that quiet that came after the storm, the pause that changed everything. Because sometimes the answers don't come when we push harder. They come when we finally get quiet enough to listen. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on The Impossible Shift. Remember, the world mirrors what you believe about yourself. As you explore these pillars, notice how even the smallest perceptual change can create a ripple in every area of your life. You already have everything you need to make the impossible possible. It all starts with how you choose to see yourself. If this episode inspired you, share it with someone who's ready for their own shift. And until next time, keep believing in what's possible.